DirtFarmerJay here from DirtFarmerJay.com. If you ever need to clean up the profile on an edge of a board like this, where there's burn marks or it needs some light cleanup, don't reach for the sandpaper. You'll ruin the profile, and there's a better way. Stay tuned and I'll show you the trick. Hey, DirtFarmerJay here from DirtFarmerJay.com. You know, when I need to clean up the edges of these profiles like this, there is a quick trick. Now, you may be tempted to go ahead and reach for, you know, a folded piece of sandpaper and kind of work along in here or wrap it around a piece of pipe or do that sort of thing. But you run the risk of rounding off edges and actually changing the profile. And that may not show too badly along a long edge, but let's suppose where you did that, it's right at a miter on the long points, and now you end up with mismatched miters and so forth. Or you might be able to, you know, take something like this and try to work it in and that sort of thing. But there is a faster, better way, and that is the router bits you use themselves. These are great little mini scrapers, and you can use it not only for cleaning up wood that you've done, but as you can see here, where I have a fluted column that's already painted, and I'm getting ready to put a second coat on, and there's little baubles in the paint or dust bumps, those kind of things. You can use the actual shape, the router bit you used, as a gentle scraper, very sharp scraper. Now realize, because the way bits are made, it's going to scrape on, if I was using it like this to scrape something, it would scrape on the upside going up. And if I wanted to scrape on the downside, I'd have to use the other coming down. You would put the bit in a horizontal orientation, grab a pair of gloves, or grab the body of the router bit and use it to scrape. Now in this case here, I have a little piece of maple, and it's this roundover bit was used to cut that. And as you can see on the end grain, which happens a lot, you get a little bit of burn here. So using the actual bit that was used to cut the profile, we can place it in the same orientation. You wouldn't want to over rotate it, and if you under rotate, it's going to kick away, but hold it lightly and then just start scraping. So here we have a piece of edge routed walnut, and you can see a very nice profile, but if there were burn marks in it or it had gone across the edge, this really works well. So all I would do is set it here, put the profile here, and run at a very light cut across, and you can tilt it forward and hear it. And notice the shavings that are starting to come off. So there you have shavings of it for very light cuts, very light touch, and you can remove the burn marks. And as I said, this also works for painted surfaces. If you were cleaning out a routed surface, just using the actual profile. If you need a bigger grip, you can actually take a piece of wood, drill a slightly undersized hole of a quarter or half, depending on what shank size you're using, and that gives you a handle to extend your grip and just get that nice clean draw. This really works well and certainly replaces that kind of thing, trying to get into the detail here. Hey, if you have a tip like this you find that your fellow woodworkers might find to be helpful, make sure you put it in the comments below, and we'll help get the word out about your idea. And if you really thought this was helpful to you, like the video. Better yet, subscribe to our channel, and when you do, make sure to ring the bell, because you'll get immediate notification approximately every Friday of when a new video comes out in the shop, in the kitchen, out around the yard, or great product reviews or truck accessories. Until the next time, this is DirtFarmerJay from DirtFarmerJay.com.